John and only John? Okay, John, well.
So, morning guys. My name is Sean Zhang. As one of the student officers in Tainan. Today, I'm responsible for the section of how to do research. And I need to say sorry about it because I'm a little nervous right now. So, if some point I didn't explain really clearly, just feel free to ask me. Don't hesitate. So, where should we start doing our research? It's always a big problem for the first-time learners when they are notified their issues. Here I'm going to give you guys some tips regarding to do research, which will probably be helpful to you. So here we have a preview, a quick preview. As the delegate are notified their issues, my advice for you guys is can read through the research report first, which will let you be familiar with the topic. And you must read articles, give you extended information, although it's a little bit difficult this time. And after you read through all of the documents, it's about time for you to get more information. Later on, it's also necessary for you to get familiar with your nations and communities. So the first one is the research report and must read article, which is the first step of doing research on the MUN conference. So why is research report and must read articles the first step of doing research? Well, the reason is that research report give you a quick summary of the issue. Furthermore, some of the reports provide possible solutions that some of the delegates could adopt. Additionally, here is a must-read article list, and it's also a 2013 TAINANMUN must-read article list. And you can find, if you haven't taken a look at this article, please visit the website of TAINANMUN by using the website presented on the slide. And speaking of this, once I have participated in 2 month conference in only 1 week, and the worst part is it's a week right after my monthly exam, and I have not enough of time to write 2 pieces of Java solutions and 2 pieces of position paper, if I spend a lot of time to do research. So reading must-read article and research report help me to get familiar with the topic rapidly. So second one is researching the issue. Furthermore, researching the issue could also be classified into 3 more subcategories, which are keywords, current situations, and related documents. Well, the first part is keywords. Keywords is the most vital part of the issue. If you don't find any in keywords of the issue, researching could be really difficult to do. And the keywords is usually consisted of key points and key terms. Here I highlighted some of the keywords of the issue of Tainan first. I'll take the issue for Security Council as an example: the use of armed unmanned aerial vehicles and global security. First, I will use term of UAV as the issue's key terms in order that I can be sure what a UAV is. And second, I highlighted global security as the issue's key point, which will give me the question about why UAE threatened global security. And last but not least, and I hope that the keywords which I highlighted could be useful when you are doing research. So moving on, the second is current situation. When delegates are doing research regarding the issue, an up-to-date information of the situation is necessary for writing a driver solution, position pattern, opening stage, and so on. Moreover, an up-to-date source of the situation provides more accurate information. So here are some sources which will provide a great deal of information of the current situation. News is the most common and popular source for many of the delegates. And the next one, article. Some articles provide us with information in different perspectives. Also, just some articles to provide some previous solutions and possible solutions. Possible solutions. And here is a look of the BBC website. The BBC provides various categories of breaking news, and its database consists of large amount of articles and news, which will give you a great deal of information. And next one, New York Times. The news of the New York Times gives you a deeper view of specific issue. So it reports an event thoroughly. Furthermore, it has various articles which possibly give you some inspiration inspiration for an issue on the issue. And YouTube, I know it's kind of funny. Many of you guys have this stereotype that YouTubers only upload entertaining video clips. However, some broadcasting firms and organizations upload some video clips regarding to significant international events, and which of them could provide a lot of information for you guys. And here are some useful links. And I just mentioned before, the New York Times, BBC, CNN, the Wall Street Journal, and the United Nations News Center. Sorry, Okay, here comes the third part, the related document, which is an important part regarding writing a position paper driver solutions. Without that, your document will not be convincing. So during your research, many of you guys would adopt General Assembly's resolutions for the resolutions and contains various views of the topics. And also, here is a look of the United Nations General Assembly documental database website. However, in my own opinion, the database isn't user-friendly. The database categorizes its solutions by sessions, but not by related topic. For this reason, delegates need to find a resolution regarding to a issue one by one in each session. And you usually take a lot of time to do so. However, being the large resolution database in the UN documental database, it possesses the greatest number of resolutions resolving various issues. And the next one is Security Council. Just like the United Nations General Assembly is that documental database, you need to find resolutions or documents one by one and in Security Council's database. However, the database of the Security Council possesses less documents than and the General Assembly. To sum up, it's far more easier to find documents related to your issue than to find documents in General Assembly. And moreover, searching your document does not limit it to UN documented databases. UN publications, NGO reports, and governmental statistics also provides a great deal of information for you when you are writing a draft resolution and so on. And so here we have some useful links that might direct you to the UN documented database, the United Nations General Assembly, the United Nations Security Council, and the United Nations Human Rights Council and World Health Organization. And third is researching the nation. Once the delegates are notified of which nation they will represent it in the conference day, it's necessary for them to get familiar with their nation, whether his or her nation is involved in the issue or not. Furthermore, delegates need to be fully recognize their country's perspective on the issue, economic status, and status quo of the country, and so on. So, the most useful for researching the nation is the CIA World Factbook. It does not only it does not only provide countries' current status, economic structure, landscape, but also population pyramids, GDP pie chart, and other diagrams which will appear in your geography textbooks. And the most famous online encyclopedia, Wikipedia, has the same function as the CIA World Factbook. Furthermore, the website provides you with the country's backgrounds, histories, and internal problems, and so on. However, it provides with more description than statistics. So here are the links that I just mentioned before. I hope both of you. And furthermore, your geography textbook, encyclopedia, and other reference will make you get more familiar with your nation that you are going to represent. So the first one. So here are some of the useful links that I just mentioned. The CIA World Factbook is the most powerful website that I have ever seen, and the Wikipedia. And the last part, researching the committee. Realizing the committee's function is necessary for all of the delegates in modern United Nations. For example, a delegate from the United Nations Human Rights Council will make a resolution of dispatching in the peacekeeping force or to the armed conflict zone to maintain the condition and in order to prevent the human rights of the refugees. It's a great idea, but it's bizarre. Due to the fact that the Human Rights Council do not have the power or to dispatch the peacekeeping troops except the Security Council. So here are listed 30 committees included in TAINANMUN, which are the Security Council, the Human Rights Council, and the World Health Organization. First part is Security Council. First, the Security Council is responsible for international security, such as peacekeeping, and resolving some international disputes and some of the humanitarian support in conflict area. Furthermore, it is also the core of the United Nations system. Additionally, most important that is the resolution passed by the Security Council are mandatory, which means all of the member states of the United Nations need to observe resolutions. And next one is the United Nations Human Rights Council. The main concern of the committee is the issue regarding the human rights, which will be be discussed in Tainan and so on. Furthermore, it also provides humanitarian support for victims whose human rights are being severely violated. Okay, so the last one is World Health Organization. The main concern of the organization is a specialized agency of the United Nations. Its main concern of the main concern of the organization, almost with regarded to the public health and medical matter, such as enacting criteria of training the medical unit. For more information, please check the website by using the address presented on the slide, the United Nations Security Council, the United Nations Human Rights Council, and the World Health Organization. So, it's the end. But that's not it. I hope all of you guys do a ground research on your own issue, and thank you. However, the most important part is that there is a reminder from your student officer, and please hand out your position paper before December 22nd, and sorry guys, and for the draft resolution, all of the delegates should hand it into their student officer before the January 1st. And let's proceed to our next session. Is there any questions? Is there any questions?
Okay, thanks, John. I think actually the chairs kindly negotiated with the advisors, and we decided to postpone the deadlines. Okay, so the policy statements can be submitted by the end of December. Okay, so Sean, please change the dates accordingly. And the draft resolutions should be submitted to your chairs by the 18th of January. The 18th of January. Okay. Also, all of today's PPTs will be put online on the school's webpage. 今天所有的 PPT 都会在台南一中首页的网站上面。可以帮我秀一下台南一中首页吗？好，谢谢。对，会在台南一中的首页的左下角会有一个 tag 名字叫做 TAINANMUN， 那就进去，那就可以找到。那还有就是我们去年的 presentation， 其实在 YouTube 上面都已经有每一个单元的。那我们今天的 presentation 也都有录影，然后呢会上到 YouTube， 然后透过台南一中首页进入台南一中首页。不用，这边已经有网了。好，可以 ，Eric， 不好意思，你可以帮我秀一下台一中首页吗？谢谢。好，那透过台一中首页，我们今天的 presentation 录影档也会上去。然后还有一个很重要的，刚刚他们有提到research report 或是 chair report。目前因为我们的 chair 还在做最后定档，预定下个礼拜就会上网。所以今年的议题的research report， 他们 chair 已经从暑假到现在都在做研究，在写他们的报告。那他们的报告预计下个礼拜一定会，大概下个礼拜3左右就会上到学校网站。那有的同学可能发现我们的必读文章，所谓的 must read， 可能有一些困难，但是我们的 chair report will be very useful。我们的student officers 他们所写出来的他们的研究报告，应该对各位在研究议题上面会非常的有帮助。好，至少会把整个议题的重点、整个议题的背景以及可能的一些解决方式都包含在他们的研究报告当中。那这个研究报告下个礼拜3会把它上网。And I think maybe you have been bombarded with the examples and the handouts. I would like to ask you not to panic. 我知道了解大部分同学都是第一次，那你们不用惊慌。因为在我们的会议当中，我们会有很多很有经验的同学来带领我们的辩论跟讨论。那我们的 chair 还有老师都会在旁边协助。你们写的报告或作业不一定要这么的完美，像 sample 一样。但是老师会鼓励你们尽量去做 research 之后去写报告，用正式的语言 ，OK， 但是不一定要用很难的字，所以这是第一次。But I think it's a good idea for each one of you to set a goal for each MUN conference that you attend. For example, for the first time, you can ask yourself to stand up and ask a question each day. Okay? You can ask yourself to do something and then for the second time, after you have the experience, you will get a hand of it, and then you can, for example, you can ask yourself to come to the podium, take the floor, and deliver a speech. 所以这是一个 career， 对，比如说我们的chairs， 他们其实都已经参加过3次啊或4次，Jamie 甚至已经参加过11次。但是它有一些次数是在网络上，现在也有网络的模联，所以同学的资源是非常多的。那所以就是不要惊慌，你们可以先把这一次当做你的一个品尝。那如果说可以，我们尽量去做研究、做报告，那这样的话你的参与度会更好。OK，any other questions? Yes, questions?
Delegates， 就是你们手上有 play card 的，请麻烦就是拿回来这边我们回收。And since the internet doesn't work, I'll just tell you guys the link of our goals website. It is www.tnfsh.com.tw, and the PPT will be uploaded to that site.
同学可以多利用 Google Search 把 keyword 打上去，它那一中打上去，然后就会找得到首页。好，这样子。好，谢谢今天大家的参与。有任何问题都可以，下礼拜我们的 chair 就会把大家的 email 过去，然后就可以做 pre-lobbying。